right, number 16, and it gives us a graph, and it says this graph best represents the solution to which inequality. We have all these inequalities with absolute values. Now, we could go and do each one of these and see which of these is the solution set. However, let's do a little bit of thinking first. This is between parts. You have greater thans and less thans. Greater sounds like the word or. If you remember, those graphs are always going to be shooting in opposite directions. It's the less than that's the ands that's always going to be between 2 points, which is what I have right here. So I know it's got to be a less than symbol. That means this is gone and this is gone. So let's start with this guy right here. Let's see if it's him. And we're going to see it's not. So let's see. What I do if I wanted to solve that would be x minus 11. I set the first positive, right? We set that less than, and it's less than, so it's an and. And then we look at the opposite, the negative piece of that, less than 4. Now, solving this right away, I can see one of the solutions is x is less than 15. In your picture, it's less than 4, so I know it's not right. Coming over here, though, remember we start off, we divide by -1. Divide by -1, we have x minus 11. Sign flips, -4. Add your 11, add your 11. X has got to be bigger than, in this case, -7. Doesn't even match. So this guy was between -7 and 15. Okay, this guy's not. So we know it's not him. We know it has to be this one. And we could check it and see. We would have 2x plus 7 less than 15, less than, it's an and. So here's our positive piece. Now we got to deal with our negative. Let me do a little erasing here. And then here, it's going to be the opposite of the negative piece, less than 15. Divide by -1, divide by -1. You're going to end up with 2x plus 7, sign flips, -15. Subtract your 7, subtract your 7, 2x bigger than what? -22. Divide by 2. X is bigger. Sign does not flip because we didn't divide by a negative here. -11. Notice that's what we have right here. X is bigger than negative and going that way. We solve this, -7 minus 7, 2x smaller than 8, divide by 2, less than 4 here. So that's our picture. It is open circle because it doesn't have an or equal to. But I want to show you something. What if we go to Desmos and type that in? What would it look like? So if we go to Desmos, 2x plus 7. So I'm going to pull this up, absolute value, 2x plus, got to move this guy, plus 7. Close it. Now we have a little error there, so I need to back ourselves up. Start over. 2x plus 7 plus 7, then hit my absolute value. And what we had was 2x plus less than 15. My mind already forgot what it was, less than 15. Come in, I'm going to put less than 15. You're like, okay, so what did it do? Well, if we pull this, we see the solution of what it is. It put it between where? -11 to 4. It actually shows it right there. So that gives us the answer. If we want to use Desmos, we could, but we should know how to do it by hand.